Hey guys, it's Sarah, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make some really cute Christmas and holiday card designs. And you can actually use these for any time of the year, birthdays or any special event, whatever you have going on. The reason that I'm doing this as my first Christmas video is because a ton of you guys were requesting some DIY cards. So I am giving you guys what you want, I hope, and putting a little twist by making it emoji themed. If you're brand new here, please join the family by clicking that red subscribe button, and it'll let you know every time I post a new video so you never miss one. And also give this video a thumbs up if you happen to enjoy it after watching. I do want to let you guys know that I also have a vlog channel. I'm thinking of doing Vlogmas, which is a vlog every single day from December 1st through December 25th. So if you're interested in that, go check out my Live Love Sarah Lynn channel. And also, if you want to know more about my life, you can of course follow me on social media. I'll put them here and the links below. Now, without further ado, let's get into the card making tutorial. Making cards is super easy. You of course just need some sort of paper such as scrapbook, cardstock, or even plain white printer paper. Or the absolute easiest ever is pre-folded cards. I got them from Michael's. For the first one, I'm choosing to use one of those pre-folded card templates, and then I'm also picking some pretty patterned scrapbook paper. Along with the scrapbook paper, I'm using a piece of cardstock, the card that I told you about, and some emoji smiley stickers. Here I'm trimming the scrapbook paper with a paper cutter. You don't have to have this. You could of course just use a pair of scissors, no big deal. This card is going to be festive without being too out there, so I chose a pretty blue. So anyway, I just trimmed that down to fit at the bottom section of the card a little bit less than halfway. And then I glued it on and trimmed off the end. And I like to glue it on first because I'm not the greatest at cutting straight, even if it's a little section like that, so gluing it on first gives me a guide. After that is trimmed, I went ahead and wrote "smile" on a piece of cardstock, and you can write this directly on the card if you want, but I feel like if you mess up, it's easier to put it on a separate sheet, and it also makes it look a little bit more professional. So I cut out around the letters, and I actually didn't like the one I did on camera, so I did a different one. See, all the more reason to do it on a separate sheet. So then I glued that on, and I also went ahead and grabbed some cute smiley stickers, and I am putting 5 of those on the card. And if you don't push them down all the way, little life hack here, not really a life hack, but a little trick, you can still move them and space them out better as long as you don't stick them down all the way at first. And I already wrote inside, my message just says the holidays are here, as you can see. Emoji card number 2, you guys probably know that I am a crazy cat lady. I only have one cat, but anyway, you'll see him later in the video. But I just printed out a cat emoji. You could draw one, you could use a sticker, but I printed mine because that's the easiest and quickest way. And for this one, I am using a card template again. You could just fold a piece of cardstock in half, really, if you don't have these pre-made cards, but I did it inside out, so the green is on the inside, and I'm going to just put the cat on the front and see, you know, where he looks good. And then I also printed him out a Santa hat, which is not an emoji, but I printed him out this and I glued it on the front. And then for some reason I didn't film any of me like attaching the Meowy Christmas labels or little words, but I just wrote them the same way I wrote "smile" in the previous one and glued them onto the front with the tacky glue. You could use Elmer's glue, which I used later. And I wrote a little cute message inside that says, "Wishing you a perfect holiday." Perfect. Of course, if you're doing it for a different holiday, I don't know exactly how you do the Meowy pun. In a minute, I'm going to show you a third card design that is really, really awesome. It's a scratch-off card. It's pretty cool, so stay tuned. But I just want to let you see, as you are seeing right now, that I have made other holiday and Christmas cards in the past on my channel. Last year I made awesome shaker snow globe cards. I will link that video down below and all these ones that you see here. I even did a Hanukkah one, but I think I used the wrong menorah. There's like 2 different ones that I googled and I think I picked the wrong one, but you guys get the idea. It's super cute. Now back into this tutorial, I printed a gift box or present emoji, and I printed it on low opacity, so about 20 or 40%, I think it was 20%, just to save ink, but only do the low opacity if you want to color on top of it. So I want to make it look like a drawing. So I printed it on a piece of cardstock, I forgot to mention, which will make it thicker and more card-like, of course. And then I'm taking the glue and I'm just going to glue behind the card, like on the back of it at the very top. So in order to see through, you might need the help of a light. And you can see here, I'm just putting glue at the very, very top on the bow all along that. And this is going to make it so when you put another piece of cardstock on the back, which I am bang boom doing here. Bang boom, I am not cool today. The lamest. Okay, so I stuck that on here, of course, with the glue, and then I'm going to put some heavy flat items on top, so my scrapbook paper stacks and this spinny storage for my craft supplies, and I let that just hang out on there for maybe an hour or so, and it was basically dry at this point. And you can see that it's actually opening up now, and it's stuck where he glued it, of course. Okay, so Prismacolor pencils. You can use any colored pencils or markers or crayons to color over this. And like I said, this isn't a step that you have to do. To make it really quick and easy, just print out the present or whatever emoji you want and make the card that way. But like I said, I want to make it look more handmade, I guess, and I didn't want to take the time to actually draw all the outlines and measure the angles of the gift box because not fun. And then you can also have the emoji as a guide, so you can, you know, figure out where the colors and shades and highlights and everything go easier because you're going to cover that up when you start coloring over the printed image, of course. So after that, well, I'm not finished coloring at this point. I didn't do all of it yet, but you get the idea. So I'm cutting it out around the outline as close as I can possibly get without snipping off any of the color. And then you can see what card likeness it has right now. It's so cute. I love shaped cards like this. Now I want to show you guys an idea to put inside that I think would be cool for anyone. So this is kind of like a scratch off lottery ticket idea. I got my images from Emojipedia and I just transferred them over to my document in Pages, a blank document, and I just sized them and spaced them and of course printed them out, as you can see. And then what you want to do with the 3 biggest ones, or however many you choose, is you have to color over them very, very hard with wax of some sort. A crayon works great, a white one so you can see the images under. If you have a clear one for some reason, like I think that they used to come in some of the Easter egg kits, so you could like make the cool clear design and then paint over them. Anyway, so you want to just color over this in a bunch of different directions and press as hard as you possibly can. And this is going to create a barrier so the paint will not stick to the images and you'll be able to scratch it off and reveal them later. So I'm going to take some dish soap and also some acrylic paint. You can choose any color that you want, and you're going to mix equal parts of these in a container. I'm using this palette, and then yeah, so I added the paint first and then the soap. It doesn't matter, just mix it together as best as you can until it's all combined, and then you're going to paint a thin layer one direction, let it dry, which will probably take, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes, but I was blowing on it to speed it up. And then here's Leo, by the way. If you guys don't know, he has his own YouTube channel and he posts a video every single Sunday, but he decided to interrupt me while it was drying, so you know, I got distracted. But yeah, if you want to see his videos, you can subscribe to him. Cats are cool, and I like to document his life and stuff. Animal videos just always make me smile, for those of you who are wondering like why my cat has a channel, because some people did ask, and it's like, what? Animals are so, like, they make me happy. They make people happy, so spread happiness. Okay, now the first layer of paint is dry, and I am painting the opposite direction, another layer, of course, and letting that dry completely. But while that's drying, I am going to color, well, I already did this actually off camera. I colored in the rest of the present and finished it up. And I also filled in the little guide for the prize amounts. And if you're really nice, if you're a nice person, you want to put the prize that they're scratching off as the highest amount that they could possibly win. Or you could like write Cole on one of them if your kid is bad, or whoever, like a joke for a friend. I think that would be kind of funny. I don't know. You could glue or tape these inside the card, but I thought it would be easier to show you if I I just left them out like this. So you can take a coin or something kind of sharp, not really sharp. You don't want to like scratch the paper away or anything, but just using a coin should be good. The scratch off paint is very similar to the ones on lottery tickets and stuff, so I think it works pretty well. And then, oh my gosh, you win $20, or whoever gets this. That's all. I hope you enjoyed these cards. If you did, of course, give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comment section below which design is your absolute favorite. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm actually filming on a Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving here in the US, and I didn't want to put a Christmas sweater on yet, even though this is a Christmas themed video. I'm just not the type of person who gets all festive Christmas mood-y in November. So don't worry, all my future Christmas videos I'll be ugly sweatered out. Like I mentioned at the beginning, please subscribe if you haven't already, and also check out all my social media pages, my vlog channel, and Leo's cat channel. Also, if you have any video suggestions for my Vlogmas videos on my vlog channel or this channel, any DIYs or crafty videos or whatever you want to see, leave those requests below. And I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye. That was a long wave. I just need to like put my hand down. I'm always doing things like this. What? Because a ton of you were because I can't speak.